Hello. We are so excited that you all are together and for the Indiana Youth Institute 5 by 50 vision. It's all about protective factors, and we're so excited.
Amazing. So, just quick introductions. We would not be here if it was not for the generosity and courage of Dr. Nancy Michael, a neuroscientist and professor at the University of Notre Dame, who decided to share her neuroscience knowledge with the community and train students to be able to share their knowledge as well. She is one of the Self-Healing Communities Collective's co-founders, and so we just want to honor her and her vision of sharing neuroscience with all of us. My name is Karina Duffy. I work full time as the Program and Research Coordinator at the Lee Kum-Sheung Center for Health and Happiness at Harvard, and I also work as the part-time Self-Healing Communities Collective's Near Peace Science Coordinator, and I am also the concierge on our board.
And I'm Velshana Lucky, co-founder and president and CEO. I also teach a course at the University of Notre Dame, helping students with science translation. And Self-Healing Communities, this report is found on the 5 by 50 website. One of the things we like to point out is that as you dive into this evidence-based model, this is the first time that we saw the word near science being introduced to the community. And near science stands for neuroscience, epigenetics, ACEs, adverse childhood experiences, resilience, and we added the P, which is a double hit for the positive childhood experiences, research, and protective factors, which all of you all are protective factors. Our mission statement is here. The main thing that I like to point out is celebrating our collective strengths,
Mhm.
coming together and honoring the fact that we all have strengths in our community. And you all are a beautiful collective that will help to not just support this vision, but cause this vision to truly flourish across our state.
Amazing. And the Self-Healing Communities Collective vision is to increase protective factors with a focus on increasing the presence of 1 to 2 caring and consistent adults in every person's life, which is so aligned with increasing protective factors for every child. And we know from a neurodevelopmental perspective, this will be a true gift for the younger nervous system. And in the original Self-Healing Communities research, they showed that adults who have two or more people to rely on are 94% less likely to report being depressed all or most of the past month, 65% less likely to go hungry because they don't have enough food. And this is just having two people to turn to. It's not having two people that have all the answers to everything or can solve all their problems. It's really just having two people that they can turn to in times of need.
And with this, we like to share our goal, which is to teach everyone some neuroscience. So, whenever you see the Self Healing Communities Collective watching some of our videos, a big part is that we are helping to share the neuroscience, the neurobiology of prioritizing the care of our nervous systems. So, we like to also emphasize caring for the helpers. So we are always trying to make sure that people are understanding the importance of prioritizing the care of the nervous system, and that's the gift of neuroscience. One of the things we like to state is that showing up for one another is a gift to our entire community. And just the ways that you all are showing up for each other today, but also the gift that you are in your community is helping to build resilience.
And so our Self-Healing Communities Collective will focus on the neurobiology of 5 by 50, really elevating the rich neuroscience underpinning how important this vision is, which really aligns with our emphasis on social connection, the neuroscience of resilience, and the near peace science framework. And from a neuroscience perspective, we have so many resources and so many presentations to dive into it. We call our brain the social brain because the whole brain has evolved to need relationships. The human brain expects access to relationships characterized by interdependence, shared goals, and joint attention. We have needs, and relationships are a need of the nervous system. from a developmental perspective, an infant is required to be in relationship with a primary caregiver. Its whole survival is dependent on the attention and a care of a caregiver. And so a newborn can't learn to regulate its own heart rate, body temperature, or have coordinated eye movement if it isn't for the attention of a caregiver. That co-regulation, that dependence does not go away. We don't shift from being independent to being dependent. We shift from being independent to interdependent. There's this fancy neuroscience term called biobehavioral synchrony, which is just that our brains and our bodies are constantly looking to synchronize with those that we're with. It needs this synchrony. And so this is a bunch of rich neuroscience of how brains and bodies really connect. Just quick hits of in a caregiver child interaction, there's a coordinated release of brain chemicals to help with bonding. When you're spending time with friends or in romantic relationships, there's this coordination of both heart rhythms and brainwave activity. And so it's just beautiful to see that our brains really have evolved to be dependent and be in need of relationships.
And one of the things that we stress is that we are a movement, not an organization. And so as we come and we share the neurobiology of the 5 by 50 across communities, we hope that you will see yourself as a part of this movement. This logo is less about an organization and much more about the care of nervous systems. Again, we are so excited that everybody is together, and we're so grateful for this vision that Indiana Youth Institute has brought to our entire state. All right, let's go. 5 by 50.
Yes.